does like a bit of a mid-fight, does Twist. He's very comfortable here. Both sides of the map even. Ooh. One way Swag spotted out over in top mid, and two players playing over the top of it. Twist is keen to get involved. He doesn't want to overplay his hand here. He's kept them at bay in middle while his teammates have secured this B site. Rain is the man to open, and Carrigan alongside him going to make quick work of Monte before they even really get set up to retake this round.
Love that from FaZe. It's a statement, and no better duel, I think, to go on than, you know, the MVP of FaZe's major win in Rain, taking down the star of the show in BOROS, right? Straight up long and straight in with a pistol round come FaZe. I like how Maui's discussion lent towards Rain as well on the desk, talking about the cave position, about how we've called him the caveman in this spot, and Rain's going to go on and...
Yeah, he's going to have his work cut out for him and run down by the first man. Kraz now finds him. And so now Carrigan, wanting to try and keep them at bay, lock them in with that smoke over at lane, gives him a little more freedom to move in with the rest of the team. Monte call the bluff, they come through. BOROS out on an island.
Uh-oh.
Brokey tries to move back up to deal with it, but this smoke is nice. You see, like FaZe, they just tried to get this mid control, and they've been locked out at every single turn, right? Denied presence over towards Donut.
BOROS gets one kill. He might have done his job from this position, anchored in with seconds to spare. FaZe move up the ramp. There's a flash, but BOROS is unperturbed, undisturbed until Brokey jumps the corner. The bomb's loose. It's unwinnable for Rops. He can get all the kills. He cannot plant. Monte will win that force buy. FaZe cannot sit pretty. They cannot relax. Immediately put under the hammer. And a couple of smokes. They want to run an exec, and DemQQ is already ahead of it.
Oh, only the one and done. Waro 2K here was meant to get these trades, but instead ends up feeding Rain. Sumdai Young tries to make a play quickly, wants to try and deny this control out through main. Sumdai Young is served up on a silver platter, and now they spot the man at default as well. Rain's having one hell of a game right here.
Yeah, he has started rip-roaring, ready to go. Even that kill in main with the Deagle should never have been his.
You know, all majors, there's extra pressure because, you know, it feels that much more tied to the game. This is like the crowning jewel achievement in Counter-Strike. But, you know, the fact that it is the last one in Global Offensive, I think adds a kind of unique pressure to the
wait
table.
the molly, they smoke it last second, and there you go.
Oh, they can't. Oh, BOROS nearly caught with Util out inside of the site. He will just make it back in a cave. Trade places, but Monte are here, knocking down the door on the backstab. They've got full lane control. FaZe are in a bit of a weird spot here. They've had to try and push up and pressure, take long away. Bomb is planted for them at least. They go swinging down at the ramp. It's an awkward fight for Twists and Co. And Carrigan should be a dead man here. He's going to get run down. Yeah, that one gets very confusing, right?
They're just so active. Look at this control.
Oh, and over in mid. DemQ might be blind, but he's still going to line them up.
FaZe need to flash this angle. They only have one, though. Rops leads, or Rain rather. He dies immediately, and now Rops must use his flashbang to get Brokey in position. But they know it's a crossfire. Molly's good. Kraz now backs up, and they line up for him. One more kill. He is causing problems here for FaZe, and Rops, at what cost, takes that trade. 1v3, running away, and Monte will not let him save in this round. But yeah, two players together feels like a guaranteed trade at this point. They know they've done a lot of damage, so they'll have a little look-see at the end to of Cave with those spawns. Rain's now armed, and you said he's been the big game player, Harry. Well, they need him more than ever. Spammed out, almost dead. It's up to the B hold. Brokey hits one before swinging with flashbangs, and very well set up by his squad. Puts him right there for the round. It's up to Rain again.
Oh, and that nade tickles him down low with to set up his ramp man, but wrecked by the first flash, and so the line crumbles quickly for Monte. This defense torn through. FaZe Clan find a way in.
Still believing.
Waro 2K, it's ballsy. He's trapped out behind this smoke. So they throw him up on the boost. But here's this lane take from Monte. They play over the top of these smokes. They push down the ramp, and they lock FaZe out of the lane.
This is some incredible lane control on the CT side. FaZe have not, when Monte wants it, Monte get it. There's no question. The double jump through the smoke and a ramp player walking down. And there's more.
Yeah, the thing I love as well is like they're pretty fluid with it. Like once they actually have lane, they're down to go and explore other avenues here. Like Rops, this could be a lineup, but it's just the one and done. BOROS with the trade, and now it's all left to Carrigan. They know that he was one of the players that pushed down the ramp side, so Carrigan feels safe to go running in with this bomb, and that's going to give him a route in the clutch. Carrigan normally good in these clutches, but by that flash more than he would have liked, and it kind of forced him off the angle. Playing through the smokes is Sumdai Young. There's a whole wall down in the sight, and he's catching mollies left and right. Sumdai Young manages to get out of there and stay alive. That keeps the 4-on-4 open. You can see how scary it is. FaZe don't really want to plant this bomb. And luckily enough, they won't. MQQ relieves them of that duty. Waro2K takes out Brokey in amidst all the chaos. And now that util, that smoke screen has faded, it's to the advantage of Monte. The wallbang comes in, a barrel spotted, and Rob's knocked out of the round. It's all onto Rain. He's grabbed the bomb and he's going to run away.
Psych.
Make the footsteps, come back in. First man in Donut has fallen for this, and they've not seen him crossing back out of main. He's got the drop on Waro here. This has got the makings of something for Rain. First kill found, and he knows about the Donut player. 20 seconds left on the clock. He's going to get the bomb planted. Rain in with a chance. This was a 1v2 when it begins.
And an open plant for Rain to await. The MQQ has to make the first move. This sneak is nothing. He needs to tap. Rain is ready. Here's that, knows exactly where his opponent lies, and Rain ready to force the fight, ready to win the first clutch out for FaZe. Another tap, he's got him right where he wants him, but he can't win the fight.
Opens up this round, and there's still the AWP in play on Waro. He nails his side of the deal, and BOROS keeps offering up kills in defense of this B site. Bomb now getting planted for FaZe, sure, but it's a 2v5 that they've got to hold on to. Bit of damage done to open. Twister's going to try and take space, and he will do exactly that. Now it's just the cave hold left to deal with.
You just can't relax. Not for a moment. Krasner, oh, they just end it in an instant. FaZe pull back a 2-on-5, and then Monte saved the day with a double. Unscope on that Molotov. It leaves BOROS alone. He's got to do everything. Waro re-peeks through it after smoking it and still gets that follow-up kill. A second too slow for Twist. Would have found that trade onto the AWP. But now FaZe again are in another 2-on-4, and BOROS even goes a step further. This probably won't be cleared, right? It's so late to play this position. He goes for both. Runs out of ammo. Twist turns around, and the clutch has begun. Can they shut it up?